Welcome everyone, we're back with another episode of Friday Night Lights. It's a season 4, episode 12, and it's called Labouring.
Okay, and in what sense?
It doesn't, giving labour or labouring.
Wow.
There's a few different meanings of the word labouring, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Yeah.
You could even bring in like ridiculous ones, like is Mindy going into labour? Yeah. Is this going to be down to the labour that Billy is providing illegally?
Oh yeah, with the car, chop shop. Chop shop business, yeah.
Or it could even mean, I'll tell you what, I'm quite proud of myself for these. Could it even be Luke so dosed up on his painkillers that he's labouring around on the field and not actually... I'm going to go with that. That's my favourite of the three, just because I think the first one's ridiculous. The second one, any kind of labour can kind of fit in there. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the Luke scenario.
It's probably the best one of the three. I'm with you on that, yeah. So, it's been a while. Where are we at?
Oh, last episode.
Chop shop business.
Yeah, last episode was insane. So go on then. Chop shop business.
Chop shop business. We've got Luke relying on the drugs. Like these are the two you just alluded to. What else?
Tammy, the board backed her, but said they couldn't get too public about it. And now we know that the journos are involved. And once the journos get involved, that's never good news.
No.
So she gave no comment.
Exactly. Yeah.
So now we've got to see what story runs, because they'll probably spin that no comment into the fact that she admits to everything and hates America or something.
Deaf to all babies or something.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
That's what the papers are like.
I got no love for the media. And then we've obviously got Vince. So we found out, finally, that the guy I've been calling Kyle all this time is actually called Cal. Yep. We think he's dead. Do we know he's dead? I mean, it doesn't look good.
We see him get shot.
He's been shot twice on the doorstep of somebody they were trying to collect from. My guess would be off screen if he wasn't dead. At what point in that scenario are they going to allow him to live?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they left, didn't they? They had to drive off.
Yeah.
So he's there. He's probably not going to.
He's working like higher muscle now, but not actually doing anything because he doesn't want to.
But ultimately, we didn't see him die. But it is a shame because we saw the good part of Vince, really good part, helping his mum. Yes. All he wanted was the best for his mum, getting her in rehab, and in turn, that's caused him to get back into this life that he's been trying to escape from.
He's taken one step. He took a massive stride forwards, but now in one episode, the whole thing has been undone, and he's now taken about 18 steps back. Yeah. It's not great, and it's going to spiral. And
probably going to affect his play as well.
He might labour a little bit.
He might do. Yeah,
there's another storyline. Yeah. I can tell you what it could be. Was he his best friend? It kind of seemed like he was, even though it was really for like the life of crime.
They were probably close. They were probably been close growing up, but Vince moved away from that life.
Yeah. Cool. So if he has lost him, he probably will be labouring out on the field. I mean, his coach is screwed. Coach is going to have a bad episode because his two best players. Yeah. One's just had their best mate probably die. The other one's getting jacked up on painkillers, and he's now seems to be feeding an addiction.
He got caught, didn't he?
He was his teammate. We're really going to have to learn his name. He caught him at Carroll Park.
Yes, he was the one who was helping Luke do the fence.
Yes, that's it. So he's probably. I think he's either going to have a chat with. He needs to have a chat with an adult, whether it be Luke's coach, dad maybe. Or coach. Probably coach.
He's a more approachable, I think.
But so coach can have his two star players, not with it. His wife is now being gunned for by the media. Yep. So I just can see... Yeah, I just don't see that he's going to have a good episode.
Coach's daughter.
Julie.
Going off with that guy, isn't she? Matt's been calling her.
It seems that way, yeah. Matt's been calling her. It seems a bit half-hearted, though. It doesn't really... There's not enough conviction behind it. It's almost like we're just getting the okay for her to go and travel to is it Arizona or Arkansas? Arizona. It was Arizona. So that's what seems to be what we're getting there. But it was a packed episode. Things got crazy out of control. And we've only got 2 episodes to wrap all this up. We've also got the rig scenario because there was certain things just sometimes live rent-free in my head. And there was something to do with when he gave that woman the money. Her face, I don't know.
Where did you get it from? We're going to look into this.
Because I think she probably has a duty to potentially report that. So he's now bought this land with obviously tainted money. Yeah. So it might have been nothing, but it was just the look she gave.
Yeah. And I agree.
Now I don't know because it could be seen as potentially unlawful funds or unexplained proceeds.
Proceeds of crime.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it could even be like potential for money laundering activities.
There's no paper trail for that money. So if they do try and they've got to explain that one away.
I don't know how he's going to explain that, let alone Billy. I mean, Billy's even more screwed, right? I mean, Mindy is gonna kill him.
Yeah, she will.
She's actually gonna kill him. He's got his money. He's now so deep rooted in this though. He's gonna get out of control. Oh, what if Rig buying that land leads them to Billy?
How so? Oh, because they look into the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good shout. I was trying to sort of link how they would get back to Billy, but yeah, no, maybe.
Wow. But yeah, there you have it. Sorry, that was like the world's longest intro, I think. But yeah,
there was more for us, really.
A lot has happened. So yeah, we're now going to get a recap. And then we'll jump straight into this one. Please give the episode a like.
Now you see what we're concerned about out here? About 18, 19 more holes all throughout this field, not to mention all the glass that's in it.
Bill, there's a pothole over there on the 35-yard line. You drive your car over it, Bill, you're going to pop your hubcap right off.
They're going to say they can't play the game there.
Yeah.
How about a neutral field?
That's a very good idea.
I said they'd have to play these at some point.
They do up the Cowfield again like they did before, do you remember?
Yeah.
Way back when.
It's Saturday, the game's Friday. I can promise you this field will be in fine shape for play by then.
All right.
All right, gentlemen, we're adjourned.
Y'all know where the parking lot is, Coach?
All right, where, when, how long, and how much?
Ooh.
It'll be in New Orleans in about 3 weeks.
Honey,
She didn't
no.
say
It's
how
only
much.
$3,000.
Only? Honey, you're hilarious.
Good boy.
Brought you your dog back.
See that?
Mom hates him even more now. She says he reminds her of you.
I'll take that as a compliment. She's gonna pop or what?
Oh my God, hang up the phone and take me to the hospital.
But he did his pants. She keeps looking at him like that.
I know. I'm trying to ignore it. I saw the looks were back. I was like, no, I'm not doing this again.
Auntie Becky.
You speak to the cops yet?
I gotta trust you. You can't say nothing to nobody about anything.
You know I won't.
You ready for payback?
I'm done.
Wow.
Turf war.
We're going to get him back.
Oh, no.
Vince, come on.
Yeah, but how do you even... I don't even know where you get out of here at this stage. Your only option is surely just to walk into a police station and go to jail for a while.
That's his...
He's already on final warning as well,
Exactly.
so he goes straight to juvie. And probably for a significant amount of time, based on this.
Leaves his mum on her own. No.
Yeah.
She won't be able to afford rehab.
Shows
Career
how
done.
quickly life can spiral though, doesn't it? Like how quickly all of a sudden you feel like you've only got bad options.
Quit on the Panthers twice. He quit on his own team the first game of the season.
Why don't you turn that stuff off?
Stole that boy Cavity from us.
Okay, it's not a full page spread.
Who is this?
You're gonna burn in hell for what you've done.
Oh no, it's gonna start getting nuisance calls.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the response that I was looking for.
It's great. I'm sorry. My mind's just we're going to church service right now because you're Calvin Brown.
You're gonna need a lock for it. Should have thought about that.
Thank you.
I didn't quite go as planned, but
Nah,
he wasn't to know.
Stan, where's Tim Riggins?
His brother's having a baby with his wife.
His brother's having a baby. How come you know that and I don't know that? This is gonna be a bad week. Don't leave notes on my desk. You got something to say it face to face, would you please?
His brother's having a
Yeah,
baby.
I understand. Thanks very much. I'm sorry.
Appreciate that.
You know what? As far as the work I want you doing, is I want you taking care of your hip. That's it. It's the only work I want you doing.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
When did you get here? What happened?
I'm going friggin' nuts in there. They threw me out.
Mindy said get the hell out. Well, no. Mindy screamed get the hell out. I'm going nuts, Tim.
And,
I think it is, yeah.
Hey, Vince, I'm sorry about your friend, Calvin.
What do you care for? You didn't even know his last name.
Calvin Brown, and I care about my teammates.
Listen to me. Word of the week. Focus. Is that understood? Is that understood? Yes, sir. Let's break it down, Vince.
And it was a brilliant idea because if we can't practice on our field, then they're not going to practice on their field. End of story.
They're at the Panthers. Do you see the flag in the background, the banner?
Imagine the lights come on.
Hey, Tammy. Drawing up something for you, and you to think about it, if you would. We've lined up a reporter who's friendly. It's going to interview you.
This is an apology.
Paper's
Inappropriate conduct.
No, the paper's going to bury it in the
inaccurate.
Thanksgiving Day edition. I hope you take this very seriously. Give my best, Eric.
Nah, she can't back down. She can't give in to that pressure.
It's harsh, isn't it? Because we're in such a money world where you need money to get by, but
She can't be the principal of East Hill instead.
She's he's going to turf out someone else from their job and give her a job.
I know, yeah, she needs a job and that, but
there
comes a time when you need to stand on your principles.
She does, and she does. That's how she lives.
Yeah.
Are you ready to be an uncle?
I've been waiting 38 hours for this.
I'm going back in.
You need to chill out.
I'm going.
His face.
Yeah, quickly changed.
Yeah.
At least he went in, though.
Reporters.
Do you want to ride?
No, it's not even related to that. It's just for the game.
Go Panthers, Lions suck, yeah.
Go to school.
Do you want some help?
Nope, I don't. You go to school.
Sammy, that field they play on don't have you.
Poor coach.
He's going through it. He barely cleaned it.
I just saw it. Maybe with his radio station. Imagine if he turns it into something huge.
Oh, what, they planted something.
They put them all in, didn't they?
Yeah, I did wonder what they were doing. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's just like they were doing it on their knees.
That's mad.
What we're going to do is we're going to let Lance kick a 40-yarder. If he makes that, we're going to begin our practice. We're going to run 2 games. Set it up, let's go.
I knew he wasn't being, like, jokey.
How did he know it's Landry?
I don't know.
And I followed district protocol all the way.
I'm not saying you don't have a case.
Okay,
I
good.
think you've got one hell of a wrongful termination suit.
Okay, they're trying to tell me I've got to make this big public apology. What do you mean? I mean, when you say long time, months or...
It could take years. It's possible we could get you reinstated at the end of
Some
it all,
desk.
but
Yeah.
I doubt that.
I couldn't work if that was my desk.
No.
This is Stephen Hannibal Riggins.
Stephen Hannibal Riggins.
Well, I wasn't there. What did he say?
I don't know, honey. Do we have to talk about it at dinner?
I'm just asking. Did he say anything about the statement?
I need to talk to somebody else.
All right.
Keep the phone on.
Oh, no.
Hello? Lions suck. Hey, you know what? Go to hell.
Oh, that's so good.
It says landing. Yeah, you got it. Right there.
Oh. This is all just crowd noise, though.
Hey, Clark! I'm talking for a second. You're a good dude. And Jess, she deserves the best. I'm glad you two are together. Make her happy.
Okay. Do you think he's saying that, knowing what he's about to potentially do, and it's like, at least she'll be happy kind of thing?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
That's good, because I had really bad thoughts about... Oh, my... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Well, that's the end of that, isn't it?
Yep.
So the game's definitely not going to be played there.
Oh, they're putting the goalpost down, are they?
Yeah. I mean, they don't even need to. After what they've done to the turf, that's it. It's done.
We got 2 cars coming in. I can take care of 2 cars, Billy. Can you? Be deaf for a day, he'll be deaf for a week. All right, little man. Keep your guard up. Stay angry.
What do you want to do about the team?
Get him on the bus, get him over to Carroll Park. I'll meet you over there when I can.
Why this nonsense have to be in my school, huh?
Trouble always seems to be drawn to you, Levi. I don't know.
Putting it on him.
Oh, I'm loving Coach this episode.
he's thrown out some one-liners.
What do you guys think?
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe you give me a call back in an hour. I'd like to talk to my wife for a few minutes.
All right, I'll call you in about an hour then.
All right, I'll see you at home.
All right.
No idea what Coach is thinking here. They cannot get this field right for Friday.
I'm going to see how this episode ends, but I'm getting worrying thoughts.
This,
Yeah.
you know, owning this land and Billy and just his
Are they still hanging
son
out
and
together?
the shop doing as well as it is, and we can't do this.
Which we've already been over.
Hey, yo, Vince, come on! I'll be a second, right? I'll be coming right down, coming right down. I ain't got time for this.
That was why he said that to Landry.
Yes.
Stupid about what?
You think I don't know what you up to right now? Hell no. No.
Come on!
Vince? No, I'm Vince, no.
Oh, man. No, you're not.
No, it's not.
Vince, come back!
As if they're off to commit a turf war murder, and he's just down there blazing the horn.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, shut up, you're going to...
Yeah, but I don't think he thinks straight.
No,
He really
nuts.
is the ticking time bomb. That other guy just...
I got to work.
Oh, yeah. Doing the night shift.
Police. See the siren? Not
Oh,
siren, there.
Oh, wow.
Need to ask you a few questions about some missing cars.
So it was all going too well.
Say, youngster.
They had his name as well. They were looking for Tim, not Billy.
Say I'm in the car, ain't I?
Oh, we'll take you a drink. Still up them nerves.
He's going to make Vince do it, isn't he?
The hell wrong with you?
Probably isn't even the guy. They're just doing a
Where the hell
robbery.
you going?
Get your ass back in this car. What you gonna do?
Looks like to me somebody gonna be bearing the boat, because you gonna die. You don't get your ass back in this car.
I will do what you gotta do then.
Cool.
You ain't nothing but a soft-ass little boy.
Shoot.
No, hit him. Pistol whips him.
No, it's far from over, June. Far, I got you, you little bitch.
Okay,
Did the right thing, but now he's on the wrong side of a nasty guy.
Yeah, an absolute loose cannon.
Toothpicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a prank.
Oh, really?
Did you even see what you did to our field?
Day of practice.
You probably
Been a while since we've seen him. What was that look about?
Hey, William, you know what? My family's been getting threatening phone calls all week long. My home has been vandalized and my field has been destroyed, so don't patronize us and tell us it's just a damn football game.
I'm sorry.
I know. I hate him as well. I have from the moment he dropped.
They're going to play it at Dylan, and Lions are going to win.
I hope so. Well, if they've got a quarterback.
I didn't do it.
Oh, she went there on the bike.
I just saw the bike come into focus, yeah.
No tear when the night comes.
Oh.
Yeah, he's waiting for her. Oh, Billy's been arrested, is he?
Is he arrested or is he visiting? No, holding himself. Yeah, you're right. Wow. Got both of them.
Yeah. It was too much of a happy episode for them both.
Especially the way this season's panned out. It's had me on edge. I've been fearing the worst. Literally this whole season. I don't feel like I've been that way in previous seasons. Maybe I have. You have to let me know.
What in your dreams?
Game's gonna be at Herman Field.
I'm gonna make a statement.
What statement are you gonna make?
The one that holds true to herself. Interesting question.
Wow.
Yep. What's the final episode called?
That's what I'm waiting to see. Thanksgiving.
Oh, talk about giving nothing away. I mean,
this.
This is insane. Like, there's so much going on. The reason I wanted to wait until the end of the episode is, do you know what? For the very first time since the very first episode, with what's going on with Mr. and Mrs. Coach and the fact that Julie wants to leave as well, I'm thinking, are they going to go out of it? And that's why it finishes after 5 seasons. They tried to carry it on without the lead family, and then it just comes to a close because with her, they've lost everyone. And Coach is the only one that still has some sort of hold, but it just feels like he's just given up almost. Like he's just the funny comments, which were hilarious, that he's throwing back, are the sort of comments that you make when you're just kind of done with everyone.
Yeah, you've had enough. Yeah, and also leading into that theory is like, I don't know how Tammy comes back from this. Like, how does she get back in good standing at her job? I think she puts out a statement which is true to her beliefs and her principles, and she doesn't give in to the pressures of whatever position that guy holds on the school board.
No.
Or the families, the parents.
What's worrying is he is basically the most pro person in her favour, but he still obviously wants her to do this. He says, he really doesn't want to lose her. But he still wants her to. He's immediately back down to the pressures on him.
Yeah, because he's trying to protect the school from all this. Bad press.
He's trying to protect his own job.
And
his own interests. But even him being the most pro Tammy person has basically said this is what you need to do. But I agree with you. I think the statement will be true to her values.
She goes and does that apology they want to do. It goes against everything we've seen from Tammy in every single season up until now. That's not the person she is. Because Coach will back her all the way.
But yes, definitely. Because this is over after 5 seasons, I think nothing's off the cards in the next episode. Because imagine this programme without the coaches, Mr. and Mrs. Coach. Julie's gone as well. The Rigg brothers are now going to be in prison.
Yeah.
And Landry's probably going to leave. Imagine this show with all of those characters just gone in the click of her fingers. The McCoys are the lead family.
We'll have to stop recording it. We're sorry. You won't get a reaction to
we can't get season 5 over here. They only let us have the first episode. The Riggins, it's happened. It's happened.
Yeah.
I can't believe Becky came back again to try again.
I know.
It's desperation at this point. I get she hasn't really got much, and she's had a very, very tough upbringing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I just don't understand it. She just stood there and just said it aloud for no reason. What was that all about?
I think she thought this is like the right time. He's happy. He's like thinking about life, and
that's the perfect time to take that freedom away from someone that they're speaking about.
But yeah, it's kind of an unwritten rule in TV that if something's going way too good for someone, something bad is around the corner.
Especially in this season.
Yeah.
This had me on edge. I don't think I've ever been fearing what's going to happen as much as this season of Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, it's been a mad season. I don't know how they're going to wrap it all up in one episode, but we got the East-West game as well.
Well,
it's going to be on Panther territory.
There is so much. We got one episode. I don't know if this is going to carry over maybe these are 2 seasons that are kind of combined with all the storylines, because if it's not, although the football season's going to end, so it would make sense to start afresh. But they've literally got to sort out the game, which might only take about 2 minutes because we really haven't seen a lot of game time, to be fair, recently. So yeah, you've got that. Then you've got this loose cannon that's going to... I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, surely if he was going to kill Vince, he would have done it there and then. The fact he hasn't done that says that I don't know what he's going to do. He's obviously, I think, is he going to take some... Oh my God, is he going to take out Jess or something? Is he going to try and hurt Vince by hurting those close to him? You know the old saying, like, when you're in debt to someone, there's no point in you being the victim. They normally will go after people that are close to you to force you to do the things that they want you to do.
Yeah, I mean, at least his mum is safe in rehab at the moment.
That's going to be why. That's going to be it. That's going to be why they're close together. And then who's there to take the bullet? Landry. I've had this eerie feeling for Landry all season, and all along I thought it was going to be something to do with this, and maybe that's going to be it. This is a crazy theory.
You think he goes after Jess, Landry's there, and Landry
takes
ends
the bullet.
Up taking the bullet for that. That'd be mental.
Takes the bullet for her and dies.
It's not even a wild theory, really.
I know.
Yeah, no, that would be mad.
So that's just crazy thoughts just coming together at once. That's what I'm thinking there. And then we've got we've got the Tammy situation as well. But I think, again, that could be written off pretty easily because I think we know what she's going to say. But then we've got the Julie situation, and is she going to be allowed to go? I don't know why. I just think the position coach is in at the moment. I don't think he does care, but I think he can't. He's beaten at the moment.
Yeah, no, he is.
So he's not the right person to be having those discussions with her. I think it probably is Tammy. If they let her leave early and not finish her education, it will just go against everything that Tammy has been throughout all of these seasons.
It could be that if Tammy does put out the statement we think she's going to put out, and then ends up either losing her job or stepping down, then she might be like,
"I'll come with you."
She might change her mind on it and be like, "Yeah, just go." Like, school's not the be all and end all.
So Mindy's a mum.
Mindy is a mum. Single mum now.
Single
mum.
Well, they're in the holding. I mean, I'd say they're in the hole. They're done for, right? I mean,
I don't know how they get out of it.
The only thing I can think is we have no idea what Billy's been doing with the money. Go on.
Imagine, because Rig obviously was looking at Billy when he was with the baby. He's so happy that he's now a dad.
Okay.
What if Rig takes the fall for Billy?
Oh, for everything.
And gets Billy off because he's now a dad to go and be a family. And then Rig takes the fall for it all.
And that's why everyone loves Rig. And when I was against Rig in season 1, everyone's like, he's a really nice guy.
Hero. Imagine that. That just came to my head.
Because we've only seen Rig spending the money, so they've got him dead to rights probably on the dirty money for the land, but we don't know what Billy's been doing with the money.
No. Well, he was paying the insurance of the hospital with it.
But nothing that they could potentially track. Oh, I tell you what.
Not one large transaction.
Yeah, that could be... You're right, he was giving... I just thought it was a standard Rig stare.
When he said he was leaving for work and he was like at the doorway...
Who's the daddy and... Yeah.
Watching him be with his child and that. I think, that could be an outcome because,
no, so again, it's definitely a plausible thing.
I think we'll come up with 2 quite plausible outcomes for different people.
Imagine if we just ruined the final episode. Not even tuning in anymore. These clowns have just told us exactly what happened.
These guys are pre-watching.
So, so what else is there? The only other thing's the game then. So if we're gonna, I mean, to be honest, we're normally so wrong anyway. But the game, what happens?
I think Lions win.
You think Lions win?
I think Panthers have got one over on them, and their dirty tactics have worked to get them at their own place, to give them their home advantage. Because I think playing on that dodgy pitch would have favoured the Lions. Because like the coach said, I can't remember his name, but
he meant Field.
They know what I mean. They played on it all year. And they're used to it. They've not had one injury from it. So it could definitely favour them. So now they've got them on home field. They think they've got the game won. I think Lions come out on top.
I mean, if Lions are coming out on top, then Vince has to be there. Yeah. So he does make the game. Maybe it all happens after the game, as we're trying to write the entire episode here. But whatever happens, it's going to be it's going to be fully loaded. I mean, it's going to be insane.
Yeah,
there is so many things to shut down, and I just don't understand. You right?
Yeah, I was just seeing if it was extended, but it's not. It's a standard episode.
Standard episode.
Yeah.
I knew that because when I was doing the recording times, but
okay.
yeah, it's gonna. I don't know, but yeah, there is so many things to wrap up, and there is
even
so
if none of that
time.
happens, I hope you enjoyed.
Oh yeah, that was one of our little monologue finishes. So yeah, if absolutely none of that happens whatsoever, I hope you appreciate our terrible theories as much as you
giving them some alternate endings.
Yeah, exactly.
Director's cut.
I'm trying to think of any more alternate endings. So we got the coaches leaving and not being in season 5.
Yeah.
We've got Landry being murdered, defending Jess, who the crazy guy who's out of control was looking to hurt to get back at Vince.
Vince, yeah.
What about Ray? Could Ray get caught up in that theory as well? Imagine if Ray took the bullet.
We didn't see Ray, did we, in that one?
For his daughter.
Oh, that'd be mad.
Oh, that'd be sad.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be. I mean, it's sad with Landry, like, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we got that, and then we've got
Rick
taking the fall for the whole Chop Shop investigation.
Yeah.
To allow Billy to stay out of prison and be a father.
Yeah.
There you go. Three big theories we have got for the finale. Please give the episode a like if you didn't do so already. Sorry, I don't know what's happening to my words there. We'll see you for the finale. Can't wait.